Hello, my name is Jamie and thank you for watching this video, and I'm going to try and make a little program on how to fix your pectus carinatum, because it all starts with that. You're here probably because your pectus carinatum, you've found out that you're a little bit different to everyone else and you've got this deformity. So I'm going to start with how to fix your pectus carinatum and everything else that comes after that, okay? And I've literally just thought about this, so I mean it's not going to be very organised. I'm going to try and make it as organised as I can, but let's just get on with it. So when you find out you've got pectus carinatum, the first thing you need to do is start educating yourself and educate yourself about what pectus carinatum is, everything about it, the potential causes. Listen to everybody. You want to listen to every single thing, read every single thing. Really, you don't want to listen to everyone, you want to read everything you can about it, and the history of it, just everything you can to get familiar with what it is, because pectus carinatum is just a symptom really of other deeper issues. People with Marfan syndrome have pectus carinatum. Marfan syndrome is a really serious thing, so if you've got Marfan syndrome you might need to check it out. If you've got Marfan syndrome, if you've got really wide arm span, really long limbs, maybe problems with your joints, hyperelasticity, there's a lot of things that can be telling you that you've got a deeper problem there. And the problem with Marfan syndrome is you can have a problem with your aortic valve and you can die randomly. Like, people with Marfan syndrome are known to die prematurely, so you need to be aware of this. Personally, what I've done is I haven't gone that route, so I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but I'm going to tell you why. I haven't gone that route because to get diagnosed with Marfan syndrome, you need to get like an echocardiogram, and you need to get things done to your body that aren't good for you. So to find out if you have something wrong with you, you actually need to damage your body more. Like, I'm already going to have an X-ray next week to see what's wrong with my wisdom teeth. That's enough. That I really don't want to do that, because X-rays are really bad for you. So, but I need to do it because my wisdom tooth might actually cause me more problems and more ill health down the line. So that is worth it. I'm looking at the risk reward. So pectus carinatum, you need to educate yourself and find out if you've got any underlying things. Now, if you don't want to go that route, you don't want to go to the doctors and all that, then what you need to do is watch my next video. But I'm going to just tell you, you need to get hold of your health, because these people, like, cancer, heart disease, these things are like the biggest killers, and they're totally avoidable. These are lifestyle related issues, and there isn't a lot of clarity in this world about the truth of the cause of these things. People love their diet so much they're willing to die early to just keep eating shit and like give their mouth temporary pleasure, but cause their bodies pain. And that's why you're seeing people, just massive people, people that have abused their bodies because they're addicted to stuff. So I've thrown all that out the window. I've got rid of all that, because I don't know if these people with Marfan syndrome are dying of this heart thing because of their ill health. If they had a really good diet, maybe their aortic valve wouldn't prolapse. I'm just speculating here. I don't know, but I'm willing to take that risk. I'm going to do everything I can naturally to stop myself dying prematurely, and if that means living a really clean and having a really clean diet, that's what I'm going to do, which involves loads of fruits. Basically, it's just fruit, right? So that's what I'm doing. So the first step of this program is to educate yourself. Once you've educated yourself, I think the step 2 is going to be diet. You need to sort out the diet. And then step 3 is exercise. You need to just start doing leg raises. Because look, I don't exercise at all. And I am fine in myself. I mean, I am skinny. A lot of people would look at me and say I'm too skinny, but I'm healthy. I feel great. I've got loads of energy. I'm not burdened by food that it literally takes 70% of your energy to digest. I don't do that. I eat food that's really easy to digest, so I can maintain energy throughout the day. I need to work on my business. I need to be a father, you know, I need to do things around the house, like, you know, I need to be doing things throughout the day. And when I eat the normal diet that everyone else eats, I ain't got the energy to do that. So that's it. Step one, educate yourself. Really understand what Pectus Carinatum is, because I see people asking really basic questions, and all they had to do was Google something, you know. And I'm not saying that don't ask me questions. Ask me. There's no stupid questions. Ask me any question you want. But people look for other people to give them the answers instead of looking for answers themselves. And once you start looking for answers yourself instead of other people's interpretations of the answers, you level up, and your life gets really good. So I'm going to make this program on how to do everything. This ain't just Pectus Carinatum. It's going to be about Pectus Carinatum, but I'm going to include like business. You should make a business as well. You should become self-employed if you can. If that's the type of personality that you are, do it. But you need to be contributing. You need to be like, feel like you're actually helping. I'm going to talk about all of this in the program. So I guess this is step one, maybe, or maybe the intro. I think this is step one because I've already said step one's education. So yeah, you need to educate yourself. Look at scientific reports. You know, look at people, you know, look at the scientific reports of maybe the medication that people use, or like people get this surgery, and look at the scientific reports about the surgery, you know, the complications that happen of it. Is it worth it? You know, people literally get a fucking hole put in their body there. They put a steel bar there, fix it to their ribs just to push that in. That sounds crazy to me. That sounds nuts. Seriously, that sounds absolutely nuts to me. Some people might have it really bad, so it might be worth it. But to me, it sounds like you're pushing your sternum, which is cartilage and bone, towards your heart. That don't sound good to me. Like, yeah, you might look good or better now, but what if that's got complications 20 years down the line? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like 20, 30 years down the line. Do you want to live to 30, 40, or do you want to live to like 70, 80, 90? Do you want to try and reach 100? Do you want to see your grandkids, your great-grandkids? Like, you know, these are the kind of things that I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking short term, like, I want to look good now and I'm going to pay for it later, you know? So, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I think this is going to be like a program that's not very organised. It's literally just going to be me ranting, basically. A series of videos of me ranting, and then maybe once I've watched them all, I can actually make like a actual really good program for people to help themselves with Pectus Carinatum. But this will help people. If you watch this, this will definitely help you. But I might make a really in-depth one where I literally spoon feed everything that I know, just to help people that haven't got that in them to go and do their own research. Because I understand not everyone wants to go and educate themselves. They want to watch a YouTube video and just listen to it and like be told it. So I understand that. So this, yeah, what I basically just said. Thank you for watching. My name is Jamie.